considering a challenge against the controversial pension law. Under the law, teachers and government employees are forced to contribute 3% of their pay to retirement, but they claim that it is unconstitutional, saying it violates contract and collective bargaining rights. And joining us now live this morning in the newsroom, Andrew Spar from the Volusia County Teachers Union. Andrew, always great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning, Amy. Glad to be here.
All right, so the fight continues. Obviously, this is something that has been sort of a thorn in the side of local teachers for a long time now. What is at the root of this argument? Why don't teachers want to contribute money to their own pensions?
Well, look, teachers were hired under the premise that they were going to be promised certain benefits and pay, and we've sacrificed over the years pay in order to maintain pension benefits. And so for the state to come in and say, hey, we're going to now shift some of this responsibility for the pension onto you is literally a pay cut. And so teachers and other state workers and support staff in our schools are really struggling to make ends meet, and this lawsuit voids a contract that was in place or changes a contract that was in place.
But Andrew, folks in the private sector could potentially be looking at this and saying, well, I have to contribute my own money to my own pension or to my own 401k, so why shouldn't you have to do it?
Well, again, it comes down to what the total compensation package was and what we were promised. And, I find it interesting that in our country today, we try to figure out how we take things away from people instead of how do we lift everyone up. This country was founded on the promise of success and being able to move ahead and being given opportunities and trying to help people succeed. And now we seem to want to take things away from people and beat them down. And I just don't think that's what we should be doing.
Well, I think a lot of people may be unaware that teachers do not actually contribute to Social Security, that you guys aren't required to put money into a Social Security fund. Do you feel like, by being forced to contribute to these pension funds, that actually this might be a good thing for some teachers who perhaps haven't been doing a good job of saving towards the future?
Actually, we do contribute to Social Security in Florida. Now, in other states, they don't. But in Florida, we do contribute to Social Security. We have the pension, which is part of it. I mean, look, a teacher at the end of their career will have an average pension of, about $30,000 or a little less than that. The average pension person paid out of the Florida retirement system, I believe, is around $17,000. So we're not talking about people who are getting rich. This is something to help that's been promised as a benefit. It's basically a deferred payment. We lost salaries so that we could have this payment and this pension in the future. And so it doesn't seem right that the state of Florida should renege on that. And so far, the courts will see what they say, but it looks like they may agree with us on this.
All right, it's going to be interesting. It's always interesting to talk to you. Andrew, we enjoy having you. Thanks so much from the Volusia County Teachers Union.
Thanks,
Have a
Amy.
great day.
You too.